So you're doing the front wheel. Is it harder or easier?
Set it up tubeless.
We're gonna set it up tubeless, and it's the same. It's as hard as the back wheel, and
okay, so here we go, gang. We got the new tire here. We're just gonna get that thing opened up. Go on, Bruce, eat it. It's not food. He thinks it's food. All right, here's our tire. I'll point it up a little higher. There you go. All right, it's good to start out. Just put a little water on the beads. Water will help it sit on there a little better. Just get them wet. That'll help you. Oh, sorry. Try not to get water in it. Okay. Shine it back here, bud. So the first thing we want to do is kind of figure out our direction. As this thing rolls, we want it going this way. Okay. And then what we want to do is you want to get 1/2 the tire on here. Hold it square, buddy. Hold it square. You're holding it. There you go. Good. There you go. And you don't need any tire forks or levers or skewers. You don't need any of that stuff. You can just use your hands. Okay, see this? Now I have 1/2 the tire is on. Okay, all the way around. It's at least on the rim. Okay. Now before we got started here, I took the valve core out. Shine it right here. I took the valve core out. Shine it right here where my finger is. This finger.
What finger?
Right here. There, see that? So there's no core in there. Alright, that's going to help us get that tire on there with the air compressor. Now some guys who are really good, I've seen them do it on YouTube with a CO2 cartridge. I've seen some do it with a hand pump, and they're just superhuman. I don't know how they do it. Shine it at me. Over here. I don't know how they do it, but this is a foolproof way. Anybody can do this. All you need is an air compressor. I like to buy these by the 10-pack, these valve cores, just to have them around. Get the stands. Been running it for years. Highly recommend it. Works great. And then just muscle these tires on here. Okay, stand up, bud. Need my cameraman up here. Shine it in the tire. You see, and now we're ready to fill this up with the milk here. And they say for this size tire, we want to go 90 to 120 mil. Oh, back up a little. Just make sure you're filming stuff here. 90 to 120 mil. Okay. So based on the gauge here on the side of the stands, looks like we're kind of right around 400. So we want to be like what, 280. Get plenty in there. Are you watching the screen? Make sure you're filming stuff they want to see. All right, so that knocked us down a little. Let's just put a little bit more. It's a bigger tire. A little bit more for good luck. All right, back up. Back up so you get us all. Now, just put it on my hand. Okay, do it down here. Now what we're going to do here is we're going to start to put the second bead in. We got to be careful. This is where it can get messy. Shine it down here. Good, good. Get my hand. Okay. So we just start putting that bead on, the second bead in, and keeping in mind that we have 120 milliliters of juice rolling around in here. So all that juice is just going to keep moving down here. It's going to keep moving down. So we just want to systematically work our way around the rim. And the last part can sometimes be a little stiff, but now all the juice is down here. You just pinch it, boom, and it's on there, okay? Just make sure it's on there. All right, now this, back up a little, pal. Good, and shine it on the air compressor. Here's where we're gonna have some fun. We're just gonna go ahead, we're just gonna get our air We're gonna change over to just a blower nozzle. What are you doing? Back up. Just to the nozzle, okay? It's gonna leak a little. And now, put our safety glasses on. Back up so you have me. Put me, the whole thing. There you go. Now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna hold this right on here. You don't need any special attachments or anything. Turn your air up so you have about 60, 80 psi behind you. And you're just gonna hit it. You're gonna hear 2 pops. Ready? That's it. So now the bead has been, both beads are set. We're just going to take a new valve core now. All right, see? And then we're gonna thread it in. Try it right here. Back up a little bit. You're a little bit close.
Gotcha.
Yep, we're just gonna spin it on there. And like I said, there is a tool for these valve cores. It kind of looks like a spoke wrench, but if you're a hacker like me, you can just use a pair of needle nose pliers.
Which is good.
Which is good. Good to be a hacker. Tighten that thing up. Make sure you got a little tension here. Now on this right here, shine it right here. On this part right here, you got to be careful. These need to be tight enough to hold the air in, but you don't want them too tight because if you're out in the field and you get a flat, you won't be able to get it off. So I like to just do them finger tight. The other thing too is if any of the tire sealant leaks in there, it can make them a little sticky. So just be aware you want them just tight enough that they're not leaking air, not any tighter. Because if you're out there with a flat tire and you're trying to get it off, it's not going to be fun. Now this is just a Schrader adapter that I put on here because really at this point, back up a little. At this point you could use a bike pump.
Now we're using the air compressor again.
I don't know if it's all the way on there. We're going to find out.
Daddy, the tire's not all the way on there.
It looks like it is. Well, we'll see. There it is now. Bang! That's what we want to hear.
You want your air compressor at 40 or 50. 40 is the best.
Yeah, we want to pump these up pretty hard now this first night, just to make sure that they're all good. Any leaks will seal themselves. But that's pretty much it right there. Now we're ready to go tubeless. I like to drop the PSI in these once they've seated about 25, maybe a little lower, depends on the ride. Running tubeless is really the only way to go. The low tire pressure can be really fun. It can be a little tricky though to just kind of find what you like. If you're riding a lot of sharp rock and stuff, you want to go a little bit stiffer just to protect your rims. But if you're riding some nice packed trails, you know, you can drop it right down. Or if you have some gnarly rocky climbs, I like a lower PSI. Thanks for watching. Shut it down now, bud.
Hope you get a garage.
Turn it around and look at it. Say what you're saying.
Get a garage, and that's where you should fix your bike. But if there's a little hill, don't fix your bike right there. Fix it on the flats. Don't fix it in the field. Only if you have a bag for the air thing. And don't fix